kindergarten, it's Miss Corey. I'm here with you during math time, and in math time this week, we're going to continue to talk about money and our coins. So far we've learned 2 coins. What were those 2 coins again? The penny and the nickel. Very good, the penny and the nickel. How much is the penny worth? 1 cent. How much is the dime worth? 5 cents. Very good. Okay, let's review our penny poem real quick. Here we go. Penny, penny, easily spent, copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. Very good. And let's review our nickel poem. Here we go. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5. I know that. Let's do that one more time since Miss Corey messed up. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5. I know that. Very good. So kindergarten, we've worked so hard last week on the penny and the nickel that I think it is time for us to learn another coin. Are you ready? So the next coin we're going to learn, the penny was worth 1 cent and the nickel was worth 5 cents. Our next coin is going to be worth a little bit more. Our next coin is going to be worth 10 cents. Okay? And this coin is called the dime. Okay, this coin is called the dime. Can you say dime? Dime, very good. And how much is the dime worth? 10 cents. Very good, kindergarten. The dime is worth 10 cents. Okay, if we look at this one, our president on the front of this one has short hair and just his neck. They didn't put any, they don't show a shirt on him. So that's kind of how I remember what president is this one. The back of the dime is a little cool, has a different symbol. It has an olive branch and another branch. I can't remember which one it's called, but it has 2 little flower branches and a torch. Okay, so it has these branches and a torch. It also says at the bottom 1 dime. So it kind of gives you a hint at the back of the dime as well. It says dime, and we know a dime is worth 10 cents. Okay, let's learn our poem about dimes, and then we'll start looking at the dime. Here we go. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. One more time. Dime, dime, little and thin, I remember you're worth 10. Very good. So in the poem, it's saying the dime is little and thin, okay? Obviously, this is not the real size, but it's saying it's little and thin. So if Miss Corey were to hold up my penny and my nickel, you're going to see here that the dime is indeed smaller. So even though it's worth more than the penny and the nickel, it is smaller. So the dime is the smallest coin you're going to find. So when you are looking through your coins, you're going to see that the dime is smaller, and I can actually fit it on top, oopsies, of both of these coins, okay? And when you, so that's kind of how you know that the dime is the smallest one, okay? So let's look again at our chart, okay? So the coin is the dime. The value is 10 cents. Our front and our back. Just like the nickel, the dime is also the silver color. Okay, so just like the nickel, the dime is also that silver color. Okay, so because the dime is worth 10, when we count the dimes, we're going to count by tens. So Miss Corey's going to move the camera so we can practice counting our dimes, okay? So here we go. So if I have some dimes right here, I'm going to count them by going like this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So how much cents do I have? Yeah, I have 50 cents because I counted by tens. 50 cents. Very good. Let's do another example. Oops, I messed that up, didn't I? Let's do another example. I'll move these ones back up. And let's count this one right here. Oops, you can't see that. There we go. Let's count these ones right here. Here we go. 10, 20, 30. So how much cents do I have in the dimes this time? 30 cents. Very good. 30 cents. And when we write the 30 and then the cent sign. Very good. 30 cents. Okay, so let's look at a little bit more work that we're going to get a chance to do today for math. Okay, so just like last week when we learned about the penny and the nickel, you're going to get a chance. Your option 1 is you can go through and you can find all your coins, find your dimes, and count just like I did just now, where you sort them and you count by your dimes. Okay. Your other option is that you can get your, you can print off our worksheet where you can trace dime, 10 cents, color it silver, and then count your dimes. Okay, again, you would go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So this one is 80 cents. Okay, so those are your 2 options. Okay, you can also challenge yourself. You can also challenge yourself by counting with a mixture of nickels and pennies and dimes. So let's look at this example real quick. Miss Corey's going to do one example of counting by with all 3. Okay, so I have some coins right here, and we're going to practice counting them all together. So let's bring the camera back down, and we'll count them all together. Okay, so when I count them all together, I always want to count by this. I want to group them by the same coin. So here I grouped all my dimes, I grouped all my nickels, and I grouped all my pennies. It's also easiest to count by the biggest first. So the dime is worth the most, so we're going to count by the dime. 10, 20, 30. Okay, so our dime was 30 cents. Okay, now we're going to count by our nickel. 5, 10. So our nickel was worth 10 cents. And our pennies, 1, 2, 3, is worth 3 cents. So now, if we put those all together, we'll say 30, 40, 41, 42, 43. So all together, we have 43 cents, okay? So that is our challenge that you can do if you want to practice with all of your coins that you've learned so far, okay? Remember, we're talking all about the dime today. The dime is worth 10 cents. Very good. This is the front of our dime, and this is the back of our dime. I hope you guys learned a lot today and have fun with your math activities. I'll see you tomorrow.